Hello my fellow readers. Today I'm doing something a little bit different, which you probably have seen from the title. I'm actually going to do a little gameplay. And I've been seeing this. I'm a little late to the game. I'm not totally late, but a little late because I haven't time, but I am going to do some gameplay and I'm going to open up a tiny bookshop. Now, I have been seeing this. I just knew it was for me. I bought it pretty soon to when the full release was out. I'm going to be playing the Switch version, so if you've seen others doing the Steam version, I don't know what the differences are, but I have a Switch. I like to cozy play on my Switch, so I bought it for that, and I'm just really excited. I do know that a big part of this is, like book recommendations, and I kind of wanted to see that, like, how will I do on book recommendations, because of course I do that for my job, like, all the time, and so I'm a little bit nervous to see how I'll do. I think the difficult thing with this is that, unlike, being in a library or whatever, for this, I don't have a choice over what's available. I mean, sometimes that happens at work too, because something will be checked out, but usually we can place a hold on it or something, whereas for this, I'm stuck with whatever the game gives me. So that's going to be a little bit frustrating, but I'm very, very excited. So let's give it a try and open up a tiny bookshop. Yay! I'm so excited to have my little tiny bookshop. This actually reminds me of the book. Wasn't it the Little Paris Bookshop? There's been a bunch of them, actually. I'm not going to get into which one, because there was that one. There was also the one where, I think it by Jenny Colgan, where she goes to the little Scottish town, I think it was Scotland. Anyway, this reminds me probably a bit more of that one. Oh, I actually gotta click on it like this. Oh boy. Don't fail me, mouse. Who are you? Like what? Maybe like what? I am planning to sell used books for a good price. I actually kind of do that on my own. Okay, Tilda's gonna show me around. I think it's interesting because she used to run her own bookshop and now she's gonna tell me what to do. And that should be, you should know that we bookstonians, but that's fine. I just feel like as a bookseller you should probably use proper grammar. I have very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. I read everything, Tilda. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? I don't even know what my selection is. I had the right book on hand, okay. Good for me. Oh, I didn't have another right book though. Actually, something depends on, I guess. Which, that's the whole thing. This is kind of a game of chance. So, what am I gonna do? Time pressing, hovering over the green. Alright, okay, well, I'll try. Am I supposed to do that now? Okay. I mean, I guess this is fascinating to know. I gonna fail the tutorial? The background music's kind of fun. Oh, I get to meet Fern. Now, as I've said, I've been watching some of these, so I know some of the upcoming characters. I'm not a person who just waits until they play the game. If I see that other people are playing it, I do like to see and get a feel for the game. I did the same thing with Animal Crossing. So I've seen a couple other Let's Plays, and I can't wait to meet some of the characters. This is Fern, and Fern likes science fiction, and I think maybe fantasy. Let's see, I see you already talked to Tilda. Did she know everything about you already? Yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. Fern works for the Buxton, right? Buxtonberry Review. Buxtonberry, like, I think it's cute that they incorporated books, but that is a wild name. It's a little long. It's a local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name's Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. Small town life, it's fine. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Oh, Fern, I can't wait for a free subscription. Why are you so blushing, Fern? Is it that I get a free subscription? You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. So this is one of my supplies for getting further books, is through the subscription to the paper. Right, so for the record, what made you come to Buxtonberry? I was searching for where I belong. Oh wow, I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Me too, Fern. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Very windy, a bit intimidating. I'm gonna say friendly, I think. Even Tilda was, she was a bit nosy, but I think that she's very friendly. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna be in the paper tomorrow. And promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now, if you don't mind. See you around. Okay, Fern. I didn't like that book. Oh boy. I guess this is kind of exciting for my first day. I do think it's funny how there's not necessarily much to do unless they want help. And I don't think the tutorial's really gone over that part yet. I also like that they run away from the shop. They'll do a light little jog. Oh, I do want to look around too. Let me see. I've been so caught up in just like doing my thing. I'm not going to imitate you, Seagull, although I kind of want to. Nope, doesn't let me play with those. Can't do that. I know the night is over, but I gotta look around. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in. Please don't shoplift my books. Lastly, there is a group of small gray acorn barnacles shown to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small arthropods? An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. Oh, I do like that. Can I squeak the little bird? I gotta tell you, the sensitivity of the joystick is a little much. I might have to change something. Ooh. Close and close. Alright, what have we got today? The Buxtonbury Review reports on the goings-on around town. You can check today's and tomorrow's weathers. It's going to be sunny for 2 days. Keep an eye out for upcoming events. And here you can see the money in your pocket. So I got 72 coins. And all the books you own, both in the shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. Okay. And in the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stock. Let's give it a try. Okay, so we're going to get maybe valuable, maybe not. Those should come in handy. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book-selling venture. And here's a little free cactus. Yay! A bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. While equipped, it can increase sales of drama. It also increases danger. Is that because you could get pricked on it? That's interesting. I am also going to buy the maybe valuable 5 coin one. Okay, because I think that's affordable. And then, okay, stop going over there. New. Okay. Is it not letting me flip the page? I didn't want to close the paper. Okay, cooler than, I doubt it. Sunny, just had constructions, blah blah blah. Okay, I guess we're going back. I thought there was more that I could read in there. I'm still learning, I'm still in the tutorial. And let's give this lonely cactus a new home. And tap the bar to open. From here you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop amongst other things. Okay, press X to customize your bookshelf. Check the event section of the paper, which is what I was trying to do, and it did not seem to like me. So let's go into the books. Okay. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses. I think that's like with the plant when you have to water it. And press this to see what it does. I don't want to remove an item. No, I want to keep it. And then I think if I go here, why do you not click for me? That's not what I'm trying to do. but I don't want to remove anything. No, I want to put it back. I guess I just had to remove it and put it back just to get rid of that part of the tutorial. That is annoying. Don't make me do something. Okay, so if I could decorate something outside of it, I can do that. I don't want to. I got a boost. Okay. Yes, I know that. Okay, but you already told me that. Alright, let's check paints. Okay. Oh, fun. Oh, fun. Okay. Well, that just jumps out all at once, doesn't it? I was thinking, oh, maybe something like that would be cute. But let me just check the greens. Go with that. Although I also like this color. Yeah, that's more my scheme. And I'm gonna say confirm. You're supposed to confirm. I swear the controls for this don't like me. Alright, let's see, books. Yes. Table? Yes. I want it more here so that when they're coming in they can do it. And then, you know what though, I wonder, wait. You to just do what I want you to do. Okay, I know later it's gonna let me customize things more, but this is kind of annoying me a little bit. No. There we go. I want to go here, and then I want to go. Here's fine. Here. I want to go here. And put it in by the door. And I want to go here. And inside. Now, should I make it match the trim, which would be here? No, I don't want to do you. I want to do objects. Can I not do the objects yet? You know what? Maybe I'll wait. I figured this out later. I think that's good for now. And let's go you. I guess there really isn't anything to check out there. Also, should I be able to look at my shelves? Or will that let me do it later? Okay, I'm gonna guess that it lets me do it later. So I guess all I can do is figure that it'll let me do it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but later in the game. Tomorrow's in like, the next day of the game. Welcome to Buxtonbury. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Okay. Going to a location has a travel cost. Okay. Which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. Okay. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the waterfront square again. Okay, I don't really have a choice. You kind of forced me to do whatever. These are the books to use in your storage. Use L and R to select a genre and start stocking your shelves. Okay. Oh. Oh, goodness, I was moving without even realizing it. Nice. This book is now in your shop. Okay, can I do more then? Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book they will like within that genre. Great. Check the sale chance of your selected genre by pressing, which we already know that part. You remove books from your shelf with a Y. I guess they want me to do that. There we go. Let's flip the shelves. No need to leave any empty space. Okay. Okay. We got some crime. Travel's down here. We can leave it down there. I don't know though, maybe I want to go back. Travel. And then let's go up to classic. You and you. Fantasy. Put you up by crime. So two I like. Facts. We'll fill you in here. And then drama. Put you down here. Okay, ready to go. I think we are ready. So let's see. Will X take me back there? I gotta go B. Maybe. Why are you stuck? Let me out. Oh, I just didn't hold it. I had to hold it. I gotta tell you. I hope I got used to the controls for this. I'm so used to everything reacting from just a click. Did you notice you can look around the location? Yes, I did. Move your cursor to the edge of the screen and your view will follow. Okay, I've done that. Yep, here we are. You can interact with things. It wants me to take a Bowie. What's it saying? The surfboards? I can just... Oh, I made him fall. Nothing there. I know the birdie usually. I'm so sorry, bird. That's so mean. Alright, I'd get back and get open. We are open for business. I need a little chair. I'm assuming I'll get a little chair somewhere around here. Oh. But I want to use it now. Okay. I just love Jules Verne. Did I have a Jules Verne? I didn't even look to see. Like, could I see what I had? I don't think I could. Shiver me timbers. I didn't see what they love. Didn't have that book. Sorry. Ah, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. I wish I did. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me to sort these things out. If I was like, mind your own business, what she would say. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Cafe Liberté as soon as you can. I will. Thank you. And I have unlocked a challenge, so I get to meet Tilda at the cafe. Tilda asked you to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems she won't accept no for an answer. Great. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Okay. Hello there. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. Ahoy, matey! Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. He's usually sitting in front of these stairs at the waterfront. Okay, you might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy for our business. Our business? Wait a minute. What's this hour? You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? All right. Yay, I finally get something to keep track of everything. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. Goodbye. I got the journal. Open it at any time to check on your progress. Tap the Z to expand the item and then select the journal with A. Here you can track which genres have sold the most of, useful for adjusting your selection. The total number of books sold here. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Buxtonbury. You'll collect these stamps as you are making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps as well as hints and extra info. Select a stamp and press to see more information. Who made introductions to Walt the Sailor is usually the stairs. Okay. And then you can flip to the other pages. So here's Cafe Liberté, which I have not visited yet, but it's a cozy. And this must be UK based as well, because I'm looking at the spellings on a lot of these. So that's kind of fun, and also reminds me again of the Jenny Colgan book. A cozy establishment overlooking the historical town square, owned by Tilda's friend. Go to the cafe and speak to Tilda. And then I can quickly cycle through different chapters of the journal with this. Okay, so like this is a character one. Should I go back? Because I just kind of buzzed through that. Okay, anyway. Include genres, the personal information, where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. Why doesn't Tilda have one? Since like a quest involving her is to meet her at the cafe. And then Fern is he, they, and is a journalist, and is a RPG nerd, and is bad at small talk. Aw. What is for Autumn 10? His birthday son? What does that mean?
And this is where I realized that my camera died. So the rest of this will be a voiceover from later because yeah, I lost everything that I was talking about when I actually recorded it. But I don't want to lose the actual recording itself. Like, I think it's fun to share the gameplay regardless. And so I'll try to just follow along and give you a voiceover about what's happening and maybe what I was thinking at the time. And just read what they were saying, do what I was originally doing. So in general, yes, that is their birthdays because they do this seasonally. So you don't get like an actual month. So Tilda's birthday is in the spring. And then if we go back, autumn is for Fern. And so we're just going on this page. You can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. And then here we have the calendar that gives you an overview of what's happening and will happen, or what has happened and will happen. And so if you see on Saturday, that is my target goal. That is I don't think we've run into it yet, but that is the, what do they call them now? The little market that they do. But for the most part, it shows that the week itself at this point in the game is wide open to me. I don't have to be at any place at any time other than if there is an obligation, such as the quest from Tilda to, well, it's not really a quest, but to go and get to the cafe. So it's kind of cute. I like the little planner thing. I don't necessarily get how everything works exactly, but that's okay. So back to the books. Tilda's still looking. Oh, and there's Fern. Hey, what are you doing here? I could say the same thing to you. So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just happen to fit in so easily. So sorry. No problem, Fern. You are okay. He's so embarrassed. Sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. And I'm wondering too, like, what was the thing with Far Beach? Okay, so this spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. And my new challenge is to visit the beach 3 times, which I don't think I've achieved. Well, at this point, I haven't done it at all. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Come on, people, buy my books. I think it's funny that there's usually someone at this site that is asking, or not asking, but commenting about Jules Verne. I'm like, how could I have that many Jules Verne on my little shelf? Everybody's walking slower today. Just taking their time. My day is done. But I'm not done because I forgot to say hello to Walt. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? And there's my first stamp collected. Ahoy, matey. Introduce yourself to Walt the Sailor. Yay. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. Arr. I have some old items lying around, which I thought you might like. Okay, let's see what he's got lying around. See if any of it's to your liking. And no, because it's not really. I can't afford it, really. So, that's all. My friend tells me you've got some decent cargo on board, too. They've been specially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful, or I might be outsold by her. We don't sell the same thing. Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Deal. I'll take that. So now my new challenge is to sell 20 books to the local sailors. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. And I have completed the Ahoy Matey. I'm going to play around a little. Nothing there. There is something I want to go back at some point because it looked like the circle was going off at a different point. Oh, look. Doggo. Hello, doggy. Arf. Hello. Oof. This little stray seems a bit hungry. Throw the dog a treat. I don't have a treat, but would I like to pet the dog? Yes, I would like to pet the dog. Good one. Alright. I want to save that dog. But 2, I'm gonna go for the night. The struggle is real with the joystick. Also, their little tips for the loading screen go by too quickly. I don't know if the game loads faster than they thought, but it's a little difficult. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them, hint hint. Although, you could wait longer. And risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. Yeah, there's no way I'm buying either of those. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. Oh, I don't know about that. I'd have to make a lot more money. Definitely getting the 5 coin one. Not a lot of crime or travel in there. And travel has been selling pretty good, I think, because of... well, actually, I don't have that on yet, so I don't know why travel is going okay. And 15 coins isn't that bad. But I got it. And this time, there's tons of drama in that one, and there were more crime, so that's good. Crime is boosted up. I mean, just the numbers, not boosted by a device. And I like that we have our little news story over there, but the public park is still in disrepair. Park management looking for volunteers. I wonder if you should pay attention to these news stories. Last winter, a series of snowstorms devastated vital parts of the beloved Rye Park. Many trees were uprooted and flower beds were destroyed in a strong hail. Since the beginning of the year, members of Buxtonbury community have repeatedly expressed the wish for a restoration effort. Led by students of St. Buxton University, a newly formed group of volunteers is looking for local gardeners willing to donate their precious time and resources to the much-needed repairs. And bay cluttered by buoys. Local fishers' nets are full of unregistered buoys. How? Where are they coming from? The struggle is real with what I want to do. I could go to Far Beach or Cafe Liberté or Waterfront Square again. Of course, the 2 other ones are part of missions that I should be fulfilling. So, it's my choice. And here we go. I'm gonna look toward customizing. First, I'll equip that buoy. I don't know why I struggle so much with these. It doesn't come natural to me like some other games. And now, let's visit the cafe. I need to restock my books. Really, which I don't think is a one-on-one with like how many sales you actually made, but like it's funny that the shelves still seem so full when it seemed like I had a lot of customers at the shop before. So I don't know. I think because I've now boosted travel, it should be safe to bring travel. And then I leave a variety of all the things just in case. I wish those would stick around a little bit longer. I don't have time to read them. And 1, 2, and 3. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up on what something does by looking at the tooltips. And I've completed Meet Tilda at the cafe. Hey, hey. Here she comes. Excuse me, just clicking everything to see it. I just noticed I think that fountain is a book on somebody's head. That's funny. There you are. Stamp collected. It seems like Mariam has had her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. Okay. What is it? I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. So my new request is to move it, check by Tilda's old bookshop, and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes. Okay. And now I'm looking, and there they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've completed that little quick thing. There we go. She's still shopping away, so we'll just let her get some more books. And as usual, she's going for crime and classic. I need your help, youngin'. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they are looking for. So here we go. It's my first little piece of help. Press X to help them. They won't wait forever. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. And so she is looking for, I could really use something with a political message. Also, I love that whodunits are having a comeback. Crime and Punishment is one of my all-time favorites. I'm interested to see what you'd suggest. Yay. Some things can be optional while others are really important to your customer. That means you really have to pay attention to what they have said there. So she wants people also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid. So make sure you put close out into it. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others, and you can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. So I'm guessing if there's 4 like that, it's hard. Like you don't have as many. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. And so now I just have to find something for her. And we know that she likes classics. She likes crime. She's looking for something with a political message. And we'll see. And so now I get to look through. We have Shadow of the Wind. We have The Murder at the Vicarage, which is an Agatha Christie. And she does like whodunits. And more classics. And there's Witchwood, Watchmen, Handmaid's Tale, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I really don't think any of these would be for her. Handmaid's Tale does have a political message. The Invisible Man. Yeah, I don't think she'd want any of the Delightful Facts ones. Henry V, again, political. The Tempest, The Haunting of Hill House, Picture of Dorian Gray. Cart. All these are the kids section. Nothing really there. Mrs. Dalloway is classic. And it's pondering human nature and exploring social structures of the 1920s. It's a little bit political. Adventures of a Wild Child. No. Persuasion. Then To the Lighthouse. And I'm gonna go with the Christie. But that is not the right choice. She wants the political ones. So I feel like I would have gone with Mrs. Dalloway. Oh well. Can't win them all. It was a really high difficulty. And I'll just sit back and collect some funds to recoup. Oh, and there's Fern. Fern, you spend a lot of your money here. They're a great supporter of me. I need some inspiration. Oh, here I am again. Okay. Maybe you noticed that some books can show up across different genres. Yes. This doesn't impact others. Yeah, but you can use recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. So I am getting more into nonfiction these days. Also, I'm a traveler. I like reading about real places. I couldn't find anything at the library. Ugh, don't tell me that. I know in this I'm being a seller, but come on. Travels of Marco Polo. In this totally real travelogue from the 13th century, we follow the author's self-insert, conveniently named Marco Polo. I don't think that... No. Discovering the greater Buxton region. This one sounds more interesting because it's travel, it's true story. I don't know why I have 2 Marco Polos. Hiking trails in Buxton Bay. Was that right? Buxton Bay? What did it say? Notes from a small island. 2 decades in Britain. This American author. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't know. I think either Buxton Bay. Like the hiking trails. They like to travel. And this says, it's giving me wanderlust. Interesting. I'll give it a shot. So this was an okay one. That went okay. And well, your customer can impress, and that raises your sale chances. People will buy more books. The more that you're able to accurately give recommendations. I think because it would like actually increase their trust in you, so it makes sense. Oh boy, another one. I'm up for something humorous, and a travel guide might be nice. Also, I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read, and I couldn't find anything at the library. Another one claiming they couldn't find anything at the library. Come on. So, they want humorous, a travel guide, really long. That's not really long. It's fascinating. History of the oceans. I don't think it's humorous. I think Wake would be too serious. Not really what they were looking for. I like that my classics pretty much went right away. It must have been Tilda. Notes from a small island. Check is in Britain. Around Luxembourg with Brooke. Discovering the greater region. Is the travels of Marco Polo. Gonna try that one. And oh, I like the subtle wit of Bill Bryson. Glad you like it. Bill Bryson does have a pretty good wit to his writing, so I would actually recommend his works for somebody looking for a little bit of humor, travel. And my day is over. I'm pretty much just breaking even. I think that's about what I started with. Just testing these flowers to see if I get anything. There could be something hidden there. Like, why can you hit it if nothing happens? I wonder if eventually there will be stuff like hidden there. I don't know. Or is it just for the fun, like just a fun little Easter egg kind of secret? But there we go. all done for the day. Sometimes it can be a good idea to recommend someone. I can't read them in time. So here we go. Buxtonbury Review. Store in town center sits empty. Former bookshop cleared out after Sunkelin's retirement. Many of our readers will have fond memories of the Bokundal Antikvaret. See, forgive me, I have no idea. Also, I'm wondering now if it's more just European. At Forest Cyril Plaza, where Tilda Sunkelin's stores were always open to comfort you. There we go. Back to English. To comfort you with the perfect book, and while the 76-year-old has been happily retired for a few years now, it still feels like the end of an era to see these doors come to their final close. Can Buxtonbury's new mobile bookshop, there we go, follow in her impressive footsteps? And what will happen to this prime spot at Cyril Plaza? And then they had a little interview with Tilda. And of course it's all written by Fern, because Fern's the only one who does anything. And anonymous poetry discovered at Far Beach, enigmatic bottled verses, captivate literature students. I want to read the poetry. Also, I'm looking over at the prices. Man, book prices are increasing. They think that I'm made of money now. We got a good weather forecast for today and tomorrow. There's no events today or the next day, but Saturday is the weekly flea market, and then it looks like I am free again to do whatsoever I wish. So I think it's interesting. Buxtonbury Review, Thursday, Summer 4th, Year 1. So like each season that you play through, does it up the years that you're playing? Because it seems like these seasons can go by pretty quickly. I mean, I've already gotten through a couple of days here. So I'm fascinated by that. I'm looking at the prices. I'm gonna get the 15 coin one. Alright, we have an okay amount of everything. Really, we have pretty good stock. The only one that we're like lower on is travel. But, you know, we're doing pretty good. And now, since my day is free, I don't know, I could go to Far Beach for 25, Cafe Liberté for 23, or stay in Waterfront Square for 16. Why is everything so expensive? So I don't have anything to do here. I am supposed to... It doesn't say it for our friend Walt. I think it's probably under the other part, but I do have to do the 20 sales to his friends. But I also have to go to Far Beach 3 times, I think. Yeah. Don't forget your sunscreen. So here will be visit 1 to Far Beach. Let's make sure I got enough crime. And I didn't really sell the other one. That was not correct. More classics. And then travel. I'm being super careful now. So it doesn't go flying across the screen. No upper limit to how many books a customer can buy. Didn't see the rest of it, but there's no upper limit to how many books a customer can buy. 1, 2, and And I like that we really couldn't do anything with Tilda's junk. Exploring. Oh, oh, got it. Got a little skull. I feel like that'll be for next season. Excuse me, could you please help me with the book? Hi. Can I get a book? I just need another fantasy novel now, and I normally prefer short and sweet books. Looking at Artemis Fowl. It's fantasy. It's short. She looks about the age. Alice in Wonderland. It's not bad either. I'll just double check up here. Just gonna go with Artemis Fowl. Huh? The world building sounds impressive. I've never tried to read it before. What? I'm already 8 3/4. I'm too old for kids' books. Could you imagine being 8 and being like, I'm too old for kids' books? I will still read a kid's book, Harper. You're cute, but come on. Kids' books are good books. But alright. I'll check it out, I guess. Thanks for letting me read here, by the way. My name is Harper. I'm gonna be back soon, okay? Bye. Bye, Harper. Harper definitely struts like a kid who knows her way around. And picking everything I can. Umbrellas aren't as fun as the birds. They don't make noise. You gotta explore. You gotta look for anything. Fun. Need some help. Hurry, mate, hurry. Okay. Ouch, my back. It needs to be suitable for a 10-year-old. However, I'm really not a fan of thrillers. It's for a 10-year-old. Why? What kind of thriller are 10-year-olds reading? Like Nancy Drew? I'm just gonna go with The Magic World. Yay, I haven't read that one since I was little. Glad you like it. I thought you needed it for a 10-year-old, but if it's for you, that's okay. I'm just glad you like it. So if they love it, like how that shows, they'll buy more. Which is what the ideal is, to get the heart so that they buy more. And you can make more money. Excuse me. So, I did not find what I was looking for. Is there anything cooler than sci-fi, space sci-fi, and aliens? I don't think so. I'm a fan of books like The Martian. Can you help me? And already, of course, my science fiction is nearly sold out. So, I am down to The Witchwood and The Invisible Man. In that specific genre. None of those are gonna work. That's not gonna work. I gotta say, I don't have a lot of choices left. I should have brought a couple different ones to Far Beach, because I think the readers are a little different on Far Beach. So Journey of this to the Center of the Earth could be an option. But all the rest of these do not look that good. I'm gonna go with The Invisible Man. They like it well enough. Now it's a surprising trait. Gossip sounds cool. So You know, it obviously was not the ideal for them. I probably wouldn't, based on like what the person wanted, I wouldn't have gone with that like in a normal setting, but since there literally was nothing else to choose, that's what I had to go with. And that's the one difficulty with the game, is that, you know, you have to have enough of a selection to please some of the visitors. The day is over. I did not make as much today. I didn't go back to where I was. There's nothing more here. I mean, you gotta look, right? But I'm thinking there's nothing. 1, 2, 3. On to the next day. Buxtonbury Review for Friday, Summer 5th, Year 1. Saturday market bigger than ever. Organizers expect record turnout thanks to perfect weather conditions. At our town's... No, I bought the book first. So there's the books that I got for 0 coins. But let's go back. At our town... You don't want anything else. At our town's ongoing flea market in time, weekend visitors can once again browse, haggle, and buy to their heart's content. Stalls will offer a variety of vintage clothing, artworks, plants, homewares, records, and more. But whether visitors will get a fresh selection of books remains to be seen. Staff tip: turning up between 9 and 11 a.m. will guarantee the best bargains. Buxton University announces tuition hike. Student council walkout. Controversy ensues. So there's got to be some issues going on in Greater Buxton or Buxtonbury. The full town is Buxtonbury, right? And then Buxton is just probably the name of the university. Maybe Buxton was a founder of the town. I'm not really sure. So now let's see what we got here. We can go to one of the 3 places. It's an average day, and Waterfront Square is the cheapest for me to go to. Let's fill up my books. We need another crime. We don't really need drama. We don't really need fact. We do need fantasy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need classic. There we go. And we need some kids. And we should be able to begin. One, 2, and 3. They're boards. I'm a menace. Now these. What you got, Walt? Oh, I see you got a mascot. Such a shame, though. He shouldn't be sleeping outside. So he's talking about the dog. I throw him a fish from time to time. I know he likes those, but I can't take him in, unfortunately. I'm away too often on a catch. Anyway, here's what I've got for today. I cannot afford any of these. Cheers then, matey. How do I get a snack for the dog? I'm just gonna trust I can get one later. Give me a hand, matey. Now you have to be one of the friends. What's the scuttlebutt? I tend to lean a little more towards nonfiction. I'm a traveler. I like reading about real places. Also, I wouldn't mind learning about a new hobby. Oh, I don't think Gone Girl would be for you. The bookshop book. Not really a hobby. I mean, sort of. Rambles in Germany and Italy. Mary Shelley. Travels of Marco Polo. I'm gonna have the Travels of Marco Polo forever. Happily Ever After cookbook. So be learning cooking. Discovering the Greater Buxton region. The Book of Tea. Discovering the Buxton region is cool, but Book of Tea is about teas. That could be a hobby. Stones of Venice. Journey to the Center of the Earth now. Around Luxembourg with Brooke. And architecture in Britain. Upgrading and repairing PCs. Maybe. Cooking or tea? Tea. Oh yes, the Book of Tea is giving me wanderlust. Yes, buy those books, please. I need money. This shop is in ship shape. Buy more books. Buy more books. I wonder if it's like a coin a book or something. Cooking? Nope, not a travel they want. Need of a rescue. Okay, let's see. I'd like to read more about the beautiful nature on planet Earth. Also, I quite like a thrilling story. Anything good on board today? Thinking about that sea book. Yes, the sea book. Yes. Unconventional, but I just love Mother Nature. Did you like it? Now buy more books. I need to make money. Good afternoon. Oh dear. You know you don't have to bring those boxes with you everywhere, don't you? No, Tilda. Because what else am I supposed to do with them? It's perfectly fine to leave them in storage until Saturday. I only need them at the flea market. What storage? I literally, live and work from this trailer and car. But thank you for being so considerate. I appreciate the gesture. Tilda, what do you want me to do with them? Honestly, you think I have a storage building? Pretty much living in my car and trailer. Could I have a hand? Alright, what do you want today? So dear, anything I haven't read yet? I'm trying to read more from female authors. I enjoy reading serious, sophisticated literature, and I enjoy a good classic from time to time. So we've got The Picture of Dorian Gray, but that's Oscar Wilde. And then there's The Haunting of Hill House, which is Shirley Jackson. No. Let's see. Back here, no. Mrs. Dalloway, I still think that's a good one. Persuasion, that's a good one. To the Lighthouse, that's a good one. There's some books I like. Going with Virginia Woolf. Oh, and she loves it. She's been meaning to read it. Yes, make me more money. More money. And there goes Fern and Tilda. And the day is already done. But be more to do before I leave. There's a little thing that I'm now noticing I was missing, and I want to check out if I go back into the game, but that's okay. No, I didn't forget anything. There's nothing here. I don't want to spend my money on it. One, two, three. I don't really need any books, except for maybe some travel. Oh yeah. Buxtonbury Review. Iconic cafe celebrates 200 years. City Awards owner with touching tribute. A family-owned coffee shop has thanked customers and staff in a small anniversary celebration this week. Café Liberté, a mainstay of our town center, has been serving the city for 200 years, since its foundation in the early 1800s. It quickly became one of the city's most iconic spots, drawing in creatives and revolutionaries alike. Attending city officials and prominent townsfolk commended owner Mariam Devoir for her efforts in preserving a Buxtonbury's history with touching speeches. There's also a meteor shower expected tonight. I'm like, I can't keep an eye out for it. But tomorrow is the big day, the day of the flea market. So I have that to look forward to. But there was nothing I needed to buy. So. Alright, flea market. I gotta go to the flea market. A different square. So I have to refill my books, because I'm sure to get business. Definitely need classics. And facts. And drama. And crime. And fantasy. And travel. One, two, three. I'm considering. We'll do some drama. Just in case. Make sure to carefully pick which books you bring where. Which is what I was doing. And here's the flea market. So, 1, 2, and 3. And there's my next stamp. Antiques and vintage. Visit the flea market. She is so excited to come and see my shop. Running in. Oh my gosh, the books are here. Yay, books. So desperate for books. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Alright, Harper. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my Baba and I bought some really good paint. That was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some sunglasses. How many treasures have you found yet? Think you can beat my record? Alright, so I have to buy 7 items at the flea market. Okay. Well, good luck trying. I have to help someone. Just dropping by real quick. I want to read a horror story, and I like my crime novels more on the thriller side of the spectrum. I'm no fan of books like Full Dark, No Stars. try Gone Girl because it sounded like what they wanted, but instead it's like, are you sure? Gone Girl? That sounds like it's for me. From what you described, that was totally what you would like. Whatever. Didn't need your business anyway. Look at all these other people buying books. Oh, I got another customer who wants help. Hi, sorry. Could you help me out? I'm a big fantasy fanatic, and if there are less than 200 pages, that's a plus for me. I'm a fan of books like A Midsummer Night's Dream. I'm like, do I do it? All these are big. Honestly, I'm still thinking Omniscient. Oh, Dragon Ball is there too. Nimona. Nimona's a good one. Inkheart. Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. Inkheart's a little bit long, so Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe, that's a good length. Under 200 pages. Marvelous. Fantasy really makes my everyday feel heroic. Hoping she bought stacks more. Good to see that you found our little flea market. Oh my, thank you kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of my stuff. I'll set up a little stand over by the old cannon then. Come by if you want to have a look at what was in those boxes. It could even be useful for you. Oh, what? Look at this dope little shop. Closed. Hi, mate. I've read about you in the paper. Such a cool place you've got here. My name is Klaus. I work at the Mega Marsh at the moment. Cool. Have you been there yet?
Yeah.
It has an awfully big car park. I'm sure no one would mind if you made a stop there from time to time. I'm not sure that's how legality works, but sounds cool. How are you? Having a good summer? It's stressful, really. Oh man, that's too bad. I hope you get some time off soon.
Yeah.
I get it though. My band and I were practicing almost every day last spring before our basses went abroad. You got new basses? Do I know bass? Yeah, we play metal and some punk and stuff. You know, our name is Silence Libre, because our music is like the opposite of silence in the library. Let me know what kind of music you're into. I could introduce you to some of our local bands. Alright, I'll check you out. I'll check out your books now. Talk to you later. Oh, somebody's been looking for Wake. I couldn't find the right book. No. I'm gonna find the right book. So, I did not find what I was looking for. Fantasy is my fave. I like going on epic adventures in my reading, and I wouldn't mind a manga. Can you help me? I'm like, Somebody bought that one, so come on, do it. Dragon Ball. There's nothing hidden there, just come on, Dragon Ball, come on. They want it. They like manga, they want fantasy. Come on, just do it. And look, they love it. Can't wait to get lost in this world. Yeah, you're in for it. You got like 40 volumes. 40 plus volumes to read. Look at all the money I'm making. This is great. Ooh, my gosh. I flipped through that too fast, but she's really excited about the flea market. I hope you had some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they'd fit in so well with your vibe. Alright, Anne. Let's see. Where do those holes come from? What does that even mean? In the leaves? That's the way the leaves are. I had to get these. I wanted to get... And that's all. Now it is possible that at that moment, I made a big mistake. I don't know. Talk to that guy. Hey, you seem like the bookish type. Yes? I can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? Yes, I do. I want it. It's in good condition and all. I don't know. Just seems cursed. I will take your cursed typewriter. I enjoy typewriters. Okay, and next person. Bonjour. Selling paintings I can't afford and some paint. Good to know. I don't really like these colors. I don't feel like I need to add them. I'm not going to use them. I'm very particular. Feel free to touch the artwork. It's an experience. What does that mean? Okay, nobody's calling for me, so I should browse some more. Here's Tilda. Now, I assume what I had in the old shop might be of particular use to you, since you're also in the book business. Why don't you have a look? And this is where I see that I might have made a mistake, because I really want that chair. And I spent my money. I don't have enough for the chair. And it crushes my spirit a little. I'm so mad. And I'm so worried that I messed up because... Although I don't think I could have. Because I think I just have to get 7 items from the flea market. Like, the flea market's closed. So I'm assuming it will be after enough visits to the flea market to where I can, like... Right? Right? I didn't mess up everything. I'm just really hoping that at the next flea market that the chair's still there. Because if the chair's still there or comes back at some point, I'll buy it then. I'll just make sure that I have over 100 coins. Yeah. I'm going to have to make sure that I have well over 100 coins so that I can buy that armchair. But I am so sad. Thanks for stopping by, dear. Thanks, Tilda. I guess I'm gonna go. 1, 2, 3. 3. Check the event section of the newspaper to see upcoming Buxtonbury events. Congrats for 1 year, Fern. Buxtonbury Review staff recognizes their outstanding contributions. Our dear editor Fern has just reached a milestone, 1 year of writing for the review. Our paper was changed for the better when you arrived on the scene for your internship. And since then, we have been graced with such awesome insights into this little town of ours. Writing articles is hard. I don't know how you manage to do it every day. So hats off to you, Fern. Enjoy your surprise at the office this morning. Seems very personal for a paper, but it's very cute as well. Good job, Fern. You're doing amazing. And Buxtonbury Review fundraising drive. Support your local small town paper. I know I'm getting ready to wrap this up, but I might complete the full week first. And let's see. Going back to the waterfront is only 6 coins. The new Mega Marsh is only 7, but I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I think I want a whole new week for that. So let's see what I can do to fix up my little place. I'm gonna put that on my window. I want the typewriter. So this is an item that I can activate. Check it out in your item bar and give it a try. Alrighty, and then my buoy, my books. color. I'm debating painting. Maybe purple. I like it. I like it. And finally got to paint the shelf that I fought with earlier. And the floor I'm in debate about, but I paint. Everything looks better with a fresh coat of paint. And look at my little cactus matches now. Later I have to check to see if I can paint my table. Alrighty, so let's fill my shelves. And this is going to be my last day for this adventure. So I'll need to make sure I have a good selection. And fantasy. Classic. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then kids. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some more travel, which is the one that I'm getting lowest on. Let's sell some books. Sometimes equipping an item is bad for your business, but good for the vibes. Okay, I don't think I've gotten one of those items yet. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, you have an item that you can activate. Yes, you told me that already. Alright, activating typewriter. Typewriter activated. Gulp. A blank page, huh? It looks nice and pristine like that. I probably shouldn't write on it just yet. Yeah, it's better left empty rather than writing just anything. I'll come back with some ideas tomorrow. Challenge unlocked, your big debut. Alright, so my next play day, I guess I'm gonna have to check the typewriter. Maybe start my grand novel. There's my dog friend. Hello, dog friend. I'm gonna dig you home. I'm gonna save you. Ruff, ruff. Seems like the stray is still asking for a treat. Do you try to pet the dog? Yes. Always pet the dog. He's a good boy. I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you. You just need a fish or some kind of treat of some kind. Okay. Open a customer. Can't play with a dog all day. What's the catch of the day? I want travel inspo. Discovering the greater Buxton region is one of my all-time favorites. That sounds cool. Live in Alaska or cook as you are. Which one should do? Perfect. In search of sounds like a fun trip. Glad you like it. Spend more money. Bye, bye, bye. Stamp collected. Show off your catch. Sell 20 books to the local sailors. Yes. Impressive catch you got there. Arr. Malt, probably. Hello, dear. I can't help but think back to my youth whenever I look at you. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought of retirement yet. But let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends and as many things to do as possible, or you will be bored. I myself volunteer for the town council, where we organize events and community outreach. I read and game and even attend an occasional concert or exhibition. Yet still, nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. Do you want to come work for me, Tilda? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I do have this feeling overall that our end goal will be to get Tilda's bookshop. Like, we're going to acquire that and set that up as our business residence instead of just doing the sales out of a trailer. I just have that feeling based on like the shop sitting empty. The town really likes to support books, blah, blah, blah. It is also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever, but I missed what you said, Tilda, which is why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Aw. Oh, hi there. Good afternoon. I was hoping to find a new book today. Okay, Fern, we'll try. I'm nearing the end of a 10-part series I really like. It's, never mind, it's embarrassing. Anyways, I could use some advice on what to read next. I usually prefer nonfiction. Also, I love all kinds of different books about travel. I hope it's not too much of a bother. This one's hard. Encyclopedia Bookstonia. I love If We Were Villains. I would give that to everybody. Misery, Death on the Nile. Ranmo, half. This one is hard. I really don't know that I have something that Fern's gonna love. Just gonna try this one. Oh, surprising treat. Bookshop book is giving me a wanderlust. Okay, Fern. Well, I mean, I'm glad you're okay with that, because I did not think you'd be. But how about you? Are you an avid reader? Oh, absolutely. Fern. I had a feeling that surely helps in your line of work. I'll take another look around at your shelves now, then. Talk to you later. Buy more books. Buy more books. Buy more books. Give me a hand here, please. Oh no, Tilda. I enjoy a good classic from time to time. I enjoy getting sucked into a really long book, and I can always go in for a good whodunit. I'm interested to see what you'd suggest. Oh, Tilda. I don't know. I don't think any of those are for Tilda. Maybe. I feel like this one is hard because there are options I could choose. Let's try Valperga. No, it's far too short. I didn't think it was that short, but I don't know. I should have gone for Les Mis. That book is not short, and you can learn all about the Paris sewer system. What you got today, Walt? Hey ho, youngin'. I can just wait enough. You want to stay around here, float around here. Oh, I got a life buoy. Yes. It's a literal lifesaver. Let me tell you a wee secret. Us sea folk, we like something. So if you want to garner a little respect around here, you gotta carry it with ya. Alright, challenge unlocked. If you see worthy enough, they'll see us again. So knickknacks left over. I do not need your knickknacks, but thanks for the free gift. I appreciate free. That's all. Close.
That was a look at Tiny Bookshop. What do you think? Do you like it? I don't know how often I'm going to do a video. I would like to kind of share more of the game and maybe at least do a seasonal video or two. I know that there's a big event for the end of summer, so I kind of would like to record that one and then maybe do some looks into the fall, maybe catch the big fall event. I don't know. We'll take a look. I did have fun playing the game. Hopefully the video works out and everything is okay. It was super fun, and I look forward to sharing more. I think really that is it, but tell me, are you interested in getting the game? Do you already have it? I think it is really great for people who like books and love to read them, and you know, you're going to win some, lose some with recommendations. It's like that even in the work field. Sometimes people, you know, you hand them a book and they look at you like you're out of it. And other times it all works out perfectly fine. But I don't know. I really had a lot of fun with this. I think it's great, and I look forward to sharing more. But that is it for this video. Until next time, bye. Keep reading.